workshop, we got an absolute mess out here. We got steel, scrap, motors, and crap everywhere. Whole trailer full of scrap that needs to be processed. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna offload it. There's some stuff that's gonna stay right on the trailer. We're gonna go to the steel yard. We got some sheet metal, we got a bunch of prepared, and then we're gonna go, we got a little bit of copper. I have a customer down south. So while we're down there, we're gonna drop off some copper in Miami. We'll be picking up a whole bunch of stuff on the way back from Miami. And hopefully try to clean out the shop. I'm hoping to get to this corner this weekend. We got a pile of scrap over there. We got steel everywhere. Not much going on here right now, but we got stators. We've been doing a lot of stator recycling, electric motor recycling. We just have this stuff everywhere. We're trying to clean out the shop, get a load to the steel yard, and then we'll do it all over again. Okay, this is what we got. We got a little bright and shiny, little number 2. A bunch of sheet metal. Now these big poles, probably prepared steel, but they're kind of long. I don't think they're gonna take it as prepared. We have all this. I'm gonna try to get prepared for this stuff. All this compressor stuff. This is all prepared. And then, you know, we have that generator casing. And this is a, I'm gonna push this down. This is a it's like a heater, and we have all that number 2 I pulled out the other day, and I keep forgetting about these pipes back here. I got to get them out. So we're gonna get on the road, head to the steel yard, maybe make enough fuel to get to Miami, and then we'll go down there, sell some copper. I know it's not a lot. I mean, if we break 800 bucks today, I'd be surprised. We don't have a lot of copper. I didn't weigh none of it. Copper, last time I sold it was $3.75 a pound for number 2. I don't even think we might have a little, you know, maybe 100 pounds, if that. I know we had 30 pounds and 30 pounds on those rotors. I don't know, we might have a little over 100 pounds. We might have 400 bucks in number 2. This is just my estimates, just by looking at the drums. And we might have, there might be $400. So we might have 800 bucks in copper. That's what I'm predicting, plus or minus 100. And then I'm gonna say we're gonna be close to probably $180 to $200 in steel. I don't know, we might hit 200 because there is a lot of heavy steel back there. And so overall predictions, we might pull $1,000 today, which would be a pretty nice little deal. So we'll see you at the scrapyard. Okay, this is what we got. We got a little bright and shiny, little number 2. The bunch of sheet metal. Now these big poles, probably prepared steel, but they're kind of long. I don't think they're gonna take it as prepared. We have all this. We have all this compressor stuff. This is all prepared. And then we have all that number 2 I pulled out the other day, and I keep forgetting about these pipes back here. I know we had 30 pounds and 30 pounds on those rotors. I don't even think we have a little over 100 pounds. We might have 400 bucks in number 2. we're starting off good here. We had 980 pounds of sheet metal, $73.50. What'd they give me? 7.5 cents a pound. And then we had $148.20 of prepared steel, 1,560 pounds at 9.5 cents a pound. So we're like, what is that, 220 something dollars? We might be able to afford lunch today. So now we're gonna get on the highway, shoot down to Miami real quick, sell some copper, and then I have a customer literally 10 minutes away from there. Hopefully we'll pick up a little bit of wire and lights and transformers and, you know, all the usual suspects. Like we made it just in time, man. It's about to open up down here. How deep is that? 10 feet? Yeah. Old school Bailey. My favorite place, man. They always have such good stuff. They're a little light on their copper. They must be shipping it out. The price went down. Literally have a whole yard just for their baler. He was just telling me their transformer blew up. And then it blew something on their baler, but their baler runs off of 2 motors. So right now they're running on 1 motor. It's a pretty badass system. I'm gonna see if I can't get footage of that thing like behind the scenes. Not today though, because it's about to rain. That thing bales that stuff and then automatically wraps up the bales. It's a pretty impressive system. Okay, we got good news and bad news. The good news is we had a little bit more poundage than I thought. 126 pounds of number 2 copper. That went down 9 cents. $3.66 a pound for $461.16. Then we had 125 pounds of bright and shiny. Literally 1 pound between the two. $4 a pound. $500 even for $961.16. Didn't I say we were going to get $800 plus or minus, maybe $1,000? So we're sitting at almost $1,200, maybe like $1,180 or something like that. But yeah, that's not bad. So we broke $1,000 for the day. I'm stoked about that. And now we're over at our last location for the day. Unfortunately, we are it's 4 o'clock and we're pretty far away from the shop. So by the time I get done here, 5:30 or 6 maybe, and I'm not gonna get back to West Palm until like 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, which is, you know, that's always the case, but hey, we're here for it, man. When we're out and about, we like to come back with copper. It's like a trucker, man. Truckers, when they go haul something, they don't want to come back with an empty load. There ain't no money in that. So these guys will show up here in a second and then we'll see what we get. So I accidentally erased some of the footage, which was what I had picked up coming back. But I just wanted to get on here and tell you guys again, thanks for watching. Thanks for all the comments. You know, I really appreciate it. And I just wanted to do kind of a mail call. Someone sent me that, now I don't know if it was the same person or 2 different people because it came in 2 different packages. Someone sent me a spoon, a stainless steel spoon, okay, which is good because I already have one, but now I can use one for copper and one for aluminum, because the aluminum one the other one I've been using for aluminum, it is kind of getting built up. And then someone sent me some star bits, number 2 bits. It's the main ones I use, which is pretty awesome. I really appreciate that. And then in another package came these nut drivers, which is pretty cool. I use these on the daily, mainly that one, and I think these sizes here, 5/16 and 3/8 and 1/4 inch. I use those on a daily, so that's highly appreciated. And then these little Allen keys, which is pretty cool. Man, I really appreciate the crap out of that, dude. I didn't have any impact Allen keys, and a little micro set of Allen keys, which is pretty cool. So, man, I really appreciate that. I'm actually working on my lathe right now, so most of the little things on there are Allen keys. So this is gonna come in super handy. It's like right on time. I really appreciate it. I can't thank you enough. And then on another front, I just wanted to let you guys know that I have some merchandise coming. Hopefully, it's 7 to 10 business days, but we are going to have some awesome shirts coming. I have stickers coming, and then I'm going to have a website where we're going to be selling this stuff, and we're going to be selling ingots on there. Now, these ingots are just test beds. You know that I've been testing the ingot maker, and I just want to give another shout out to the people in the live stream that, if you didn't watch the live and you see how damaged the end of the ingot maker is, it's because I was beating it on the ground to try to get it out. And what the problem was is when this cools, these two nubs were literally locking. It was squeezing right here, okay? And you can actually see where it was holding on, and the scrapes, it took everywhere else, it came right out. There's no scrapes. But on those two inner surfaces, you can tell it was squeezing and holding that. Even though on the last one, it came out all boogered because I welded the corners, because last time on these ones, it actually melted underneath the two plates. So here's my fix for that, and you can see how it's scraped there. Look at that. It was literally holding on real tight. And on this one, I think I splashed a little too much graphite powder in the corners, which someone very generously sent me. But we're gonna have crisp corners. We're gonna have the most precise, beautiful ingots, and they're gonna be comparable to prices that you see out there. I don't get the fact that, you know, people are selling ingots for so much more than they're worth in scrap value, and they kind of look like this. They're just rough. They got, I mean, they're polished. They're not black like this, but they have the melt lines and stuff like that. We're gonna get rid of all that stuff. We're gonna figure it out, and we're gonna have the highest quality ingots at a reasonable price. And they're going to be numbered, you know. But back to the mold. Here's what we're going to do with the mold. To figure this situation out, I'm going to come back in here with the milling machine, and I'm going to mill that 15-degree angle into the insides of these corners. So it'll be angled like this and angled like that. That way, when it does cool and start squeezing, it's actually going to start pushing the mold right out. So there will literally be nowhere where it could actually grab and hold on to anymore. And being that I'm going to be taking more material out of the mold, I am probably going to fill in some of this, either with, I'll mill all that weld out so that it's flat again, and I'll drop in a piece of stock to fill out half of that and fill out half of that, you know. I don't think I need that big of a thing to hold on to, because this is pretty soft. It's not like we're going to be hammering on it. And we are going to make a lid for this with holes in the corner, and you know, we're going to fill it to the brim so that we can get rid of the that huge indentation that happens when this aluminum cools, you know. This one here, this was one of the cleanest ones I did. You know, look at those nice corners, man. That's just the mold. And once we dial in all this, I'm going to make another mold, but we're going to machine. I never machined the inside surfaces. We're going to machine all these inside surfaces and polish them. And we don't really need to polish the floor, because I'm going to be milling that and the top. But the sides, they're pretty much, they're not even going to be, I think I can get it to where we don't even need to mill it, maybe, you know. I might only need to mill the top and the bottom. I don't know. We're going to figure it out. But stay tuned for all that. We got a lot of shit going on here at the shop. We got scrap all out in here. We got the huge generator, got scrap on the trailer. We're going to make another scrap run. I got some big old breakers, the biggest breakers. Now I have a 1,000 amp breaker here in the shop somewhere that we're going to be doing a breakdown on. I have 2 of them that are even bigger than that. And you know, we've been doing a lot of stuff. The shop's a mess right now. And I do want to thank the guy who suggested I pull this thing out on the lathe video. I did get it out. I got the cross slide off, and we're going to get that cleaned up, put back together, because that's going to be a big part of what I'm moving into next. As soon as I get a lathe running, and now I got the milling machine running, we can start making a new version of the Copper King. So if you come this far, thanks for watching. Stay tuned. We are taking things literally to the next level over here. I'll tell you where we're going, right to the scrapyard. Dancing. You ever seen your copper dance before? Whoever sent me these, I don't even know who sent me these, but I really do appreciate it.